And we're live.
Excellent. All right. Hello, future humans, the Pod Their team back at it. Introductions. I am Nai G Coach. With me, I have.
This is Shiny Shyly.
All right. So we are continuing on. Hope you don't mind. We're still both recovering from getting a seasonal flu or whatever, but we're soldiering through. But we actually had to take a few days off from our normal intense detective work to recover. So today's actually nice. We're feeling a little bit better, starting to get there. Actually, Jaileen's a little behind me, so she's being a real trooper today. Appreciate that. But it feels good to get back into it. So we were in I think series three, no, series four of the grade A samples trying to get to data bedrock. And we are doing where we're telling apart the various eye palettes. And I think we're not sure where we are, Jailene. We're about a third of the way in, a quarter of the way in.
A third of the way in.
All right. So we'll go ahead and continue on from there. Take it away.
All right.
Roast rum makes everything better.
Okay, whenever you're ready, we're here at the place where we left off. So
All right.
take it away.
So for those who've been following along, you'll know where we're at. But for those maybe who haven't been following us regularly, just to kind of give you a quick update, is that this is after the series where we broke down some of the more fundamental palettes and cues and so forth. So we're now kind of working off of that. With that in mind, basically, we're going to need to train in on the eye area. So there's a lot of other cues that go on the entire face, and there are cues that are also occurring in the cheeks and mouth area. For example, in this sample I'm looking at right now, he's giving a substantial smile that gives a lot of energy. He also has a broadness of face that can be compelling aesthetically to the eye. And we had to kind of like let that release and go just into the eye area and try to distinguish what we're seeing. It's also going to be building off of a receptivity of the eyes versus a piercing or pushing quality of the eyes, which goes with the dir versus ad dichotomy we already covered in previous series. And then within that, within the receptivity, is that an earthy receptivity or a dreamy receptivity? And then within the sort of piercing quality, again, is it a dreamy piercing or an earthy piercing? All right, quick overview is Nai has the piercy dreaming, Ni has the receptive dreamy, Vi has the piercing earthy, and V has the receptive earthy. All right, okay, so this person here, yeah, I can tell already I'm having to really let his smile kind of like I'm almost like in my mind's eye perception. I'm kind of like dimming what's going on from the cheeks down so the eyes can come out more. All right, with that said, I believe I'm seeing boundary setting, a piercing quality eyes, and I think it has a earthy quality, a more steady rhythm as compared to a dreamy rhythm. So I believe I'm seeing Vi.
Okay. All right. So here with this one, I believe looking at the eyes that I'm seeing a dreaminess, and the eyes don't seem to be boundary setting, seem to be more receptive to me. So I'm going to say knee.
Nice. Same thing here. The eyes strike me as being receptive, but dreamy receptive. Neat.
Okay. Here again, I'm seeing dreamy, and it seems to be receptive, so knee.
All right, here's a counterpoint. Again, I'm seeing a receptivity of the eyes, kind of like a drinking in and also a lifted quality. But this has more the flat, clearer camera lens quality, an earthy quality associated with, I believe, V.
Okay. Here I believe I'm seeing knee.
Knee.
Piercing, boundary setting, dreamy, nine.
Nice. Knee.
V.
Ni,
Ni.
Nai.
Nai.
A higher level thing that comes up sometimes, Charlene and I've noticed, so it can be good for those following along to pay attention to, is I believe here I'm seeing a receptivity, and I believe it's V, but there's a quality she has in her overall face, which I myself, I am a Naiji, so I am Nez, and therefore when there is an easier connectivity with a sample, sometimes one can associate that with a quality category that is closer to oneself. So she's a sample for me that actually sometimes my third and fourth gear, and this is why this training is so good that we're doing right now, it actually might make me go to Nez right away. But just concentrating on the eyes, I believe I'm actually seeing more of that clear camera lens, gem-like quality of V. And that's why it is so important to be able to distinguish the various facets of your Moj reading lens so that you can try different ways of connecting with the sample. And if you have the right answer, then the different ways you touch on it should corroborate what you believe you're seeing, and not dispel it. So in this case, I might think like, oh, is this a Jaini? But then I go, wait a minute, if it is, then I should be able to look at the mouth, the cheeks, the eyes, and it should all come together. In this case, I don't believe so. I believe that it's V, and this is probably, I believe, a Jai V.
Yeah. Nai.
Nai.
V. Oh. Okay, so he looked kind of I think the earnestness got me because I was seeing Ab and Ad, receptive, and Jez, but then in the perception, I took kind of like his affable earnestness as like the as the read, like
Yeah.
earthy versus dreamy. But I do see the eyes don't have that clear camera lens quality. So
Yeah, because exactly, and that's why this kind of training is so important. Those who may have more training, that is good that you have more tools to work with, but you have to watch out. I would say for maybe not applying to you, John Lee, but saying in general for people, you are doing this training with me, but some people like may resist doing this kind of like specific facet training. It's really important because as you get a better and better game, it's like being an elite athlete, like various Olympians. You really have to go through all the different kind of compartments of the skill set of what you do to make sure you don't have any weak areas, because as you get better and better overall, it's easier to kind of like just use your overall ability to kind of get by when there may be some areas of needing improvement that can only be done by kind of like slicing up your skill set and taking each slice, pulling it out on a day's work and like working on that facet. So it's something we've experienced in the past. People sometimes they resist, particularly as they get better trained at doing this kind of like fundamentals training. But anyone who's really great at something will tell you you have to do fundamentals training. And in fact, the better you get, the more you need to break down all of the different facets of your game and make sure the fundamentals of each facet is solid. Because I find myself, this training is very rewarding because I keep seeing little errors like, oh, that's a little shortcut I was taking. Is sometimes the shortcuts are good, but sometimes the shortcut was bad. And only by doing this kind of like facet by facet training can you tell when your overall game maybe shortcuts or just general, I know what it is, power is the right way to go versus wait a minute, I need to cross check that better. So.
Yep.
Not.
Let's see. Nai.
Charlene, for some reason, I think I'm
Yeah.
seeing, okay,
I'm trying to get it to go away.
thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, there you go.
Cool. Nye?
Uh, okay. Bye.
Nai.
Ni.
Vi.
Vi.
Nai.
Bye. Oh, okay. What happened here is I saw Z alpha and then the squintiness of her eyes. I took that as maybe that was seeing some concern.
Mhm.
Um,
Yes, it's squinty versus tightness, because you can be squinty without actually having the vi tightness.
yeah. Yeah, but her eyes do look more liquidy, not that dense, tangible, piercing quality of Vi Mojo. So I see it.
Yep. Vi.
Okay. Vi.
Vi.
Ni.
Nai.
Nai. Oh, I thought maybe she was a Jinai. But okay, so that that was the reverse. Like I thought, okay,
Mm,
maybe I'm just seeing squinty versus tightness. But there
gotcha.
is okay. All right.
And also, we mentioned too is that the when the G is very affable,
Uh-huh.
sometimes it can, on the whole, those yang yin dichotomies, that affable signal is like the Zhez versus Zez thing. When it's really pumped up like hers is, that sometimes it can kind of, in one's, mind's eye, bleed over into the yang yin of, the Vi versus Nai.
Yeah, also, yeah, it's like the what you were saying that it feels more relatable to you, so
Mhm.
you tend to think that it's closer to what you are. So um, yeah, I can see that. Hmm.
Vi.
Okay. Ni.
Vi.
Nai.
Nai.
Ni.
Ni.
Fi.
Vi.
Ni.
Nai.
Vi.
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 Nai.
Vi. Oh, I thought maybe she was. Oh, yeah.
And
Uh,
I think there's been an issue with her before. I'm wondering if maybe she might be B grade. What do you think?
yeah.
Well, I think the
I'm
eyes
not.
are knee looking, but she's something about the way she styles herself. Maybe she could look maybe like a Jai V, just the whole.
Yeah. Yeah. More like. Um, I don't know. Something about it looks more earthy,
Hmm.
but
What do you
um,
think? Do you think?
no, I'd leave it up for other people
Okay.
to weigh in on that. You know, because
Okay.
it may just be on my side. Yeah. So I see what you're saying. Yeah, if I look at her eyes, they do look dreamy and receptive. I just don't know. I have something in my head that keeps triggering every time I see her and takes me off the off path. And I just, it may just be something that I have to reconcile.
I feel it too because I see a symbol. Like I sometimes have like a jelly, oh Jai V, like, but I'm like, wait. Can never like know the cheeks aren't moving. I mean, the eye. It's
Yeah,
funny. There's actually quite a few things different about that, but yeah, it's weird how sometimes they hit you just like the style or something. I don't know what it is.
yeah, it's some sort of trigger. Yep. All right.
So we'll leave. Hmm. I'm wondering if you and I are both feeling that.
Mhm.
I'll put her down for review. And we can see if we want to keep her. We'll leave her for now, but I'll just put her name down just as something to maybe look more into.
Yeah, sounds good. All
All
right.
right. Vi.
Nai.
Nai,
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 V,
Vi,
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 V,
Ni,
V. Oh. Um, Here I think I've for the same thing as I did for the other guy, that like the one who had like a affable, earnest looking
right.
way about him. Can I see some pictures?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, just because that would be helpful. Okay. Yeah, they're not clear. They're upbeat, they're receptive. Um, but they are,
Something, something
yeah.
maybe there. I don't know. Is anything to you? Something that's
Uh-huh.
coming to me is that he's kind of like portraying of an affable in a kind of like more folksy way.
Yeah, Everyman.
Everyman, good word for it. And so I think sometimes like conceptually that kind of makes one think Vez.
Yeah, so I guess I just have to detach from those kinds of stylings, to really just focus on what I'm seeing in the eyes. Like whatever the cue is
Right.
that we're looking for. So yeah, okay, cool.
Nice.
I do see the dreaminess.
Nai,
Nai.
nai.
Um, Knee. Ooh. Okay. Here, then, that was my bias
Mm,
because of I'd seen her a lot in the growing up,
mm,
like and episodes and shows, and I don't know that just like
mm.
created a relatability in my
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, relatability also for me, not speaking for you, but for myself, is that there's Vijay, other ones too, but who are V, but say Vijay in this case, like Anna Kendricks, not Anna Kendricks, all right,
And Kendricks,
the one who played Hap and Leonard.
oh, you mean Christina? Ken.
Yes, thank you. Christian Hendricks is they have strong comedic abilities, comedic timing, and things like that. And sometimes I have a bias towards because the Vez quality categories are so strongly represented in comedy as compared to Vez that sometimes when they are because wasn't she in like a TV show like a comedy like coming of age
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's where
right.
I remember her from.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So sometimes when they have that kind of contextual background that can weigh me towards Vez when it's not the case.
Yeah, but I do see the clear lens quality. I do think because that she probably is more, I'm sure she has a lot of pictures, and this one's really faded out.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could maybe replace
Yeah.
this picture.
All right.
Yeah.
Mick Keller. Cool.
Sometimes I can't help it. I don't know about you, but like my eye gravitates towards the picture. I don't know if it's like something the relation like brain to
Mm,
like spatial registering or identification. Sometimes my eye like tends to like gravitate to the picture on the right as
mm,
the first thing I look at. I don't know why.
mm. Yeah.
Um,
For me, I don't know so much the one left or right, but sometimes there's something, and this is kind of nebulous, but something's more grabby,
mhm.
and I'll kind of I get pulled to the grabbier one for some for lack of a better term, and that I have to make sure that I take a second picture in. I sometimes like the grabby one grabs me, and I don't take a second picture in whatever position it is. You know what I mean? I kind of just go off the one picture. Like in my mind, it feels like I took both pictures in, but afterwards I realized I really did, and I really just took in one picture, and I was like, good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, we should look at the second picture. Yeah, I do that. I do that too sometimes, and I have to, you know, it's have to focus on looking at both.
That's what this training is so just wonderful for kind of personal development in general is it trains you on two things. One is just overall the connections your brain makes and takes in order to get somewhere. Just knowing the routes you take and how you can improve those and how you can add to them. And then another thing is just that constant factor that this is a very challenging thing to do. Face recognition is actually very challenging. Humans are the best at it in the animal world, better at it than computers, but it takes effort. It takes effort to do it. And so there's this constant thing of your brain looking for ways to shave energy. And that's good because you can't take in everything. There's just too much information. It takes too much to actually like do everything all the time. So there has to be some economics basically involved. But being aware of that energy economics pressure, and sometimes maybe the incorrect outs it has you taking.
Yep.
It reminds me of a way in like training, like say martial arts or any kind of sport, is training to fatigue while keeping good form and noticing as you fatigue what part of your good form goes first. And then later on, you can work on that. You can like, when I start to get tired, I have good form, but then, right, as you get tired, you just can't do everything perfect all the time. And then as your energy goes, your psyche and your body start, even without you really noticing you're doing it, it starts doing like, let's slack a little bit on the hip alignment, slack a little bit on the feet placement. You're like, oh, okay. And so then you can really drill on that, knowing that, if I drill that, that'll be good. So that will be, you kind of take away your break points. Because fatigue, or in this case, it is fatigue, but also just expenditure. That expenditure makes you go, I shouldn't have done that. And it goes both ways. Like as far as fatigue is at the farther end, which we haven't really gotten to yet today because we haven't been going too long yet. On the front end, Charlene, from having done grappling, is there are certain maneuvers like doing a double leg takedown. It takes a lot of energy. And so sometimes in a match, if you watch your videos afterwards, you can realize, I should have done a double leg there. But in the moment, it was easy to wave it off as if, no, now's not the right time to do it. It was the right time to do it, but it's a lot of energy. And so your mind will give you lots of reasons to not do a double leg takedown because of how much energy expenditure will be involved.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, moving on here. Knee.
Okay. Nine.
Vi.
Nine.
Nine.
V.
Nine.
V.
You did it again.
I did it again. I just goodness, yeah, I have to, and some days you focus on some like gaps like more than other days. Like so, some days like this thing wouldn't even register. I think also because I'm recovering.
That's true.
Like and I notice like I have more limited energy during the day, and so I have to be wary about like taking shortcuts more, while I'm in this state. So it's all all part of.
It is. No, but it's a good way of looking at it, Charlene, is that when you're ill, it's kind of like in the shamanic tradition, is you can look at illnesses two ways. One is it's like a timeout from your normal, say, more peak strength. But there's a benefit. Oftentimes you can do some deeper thinking and you can look at some more vulnerable areas because they are close to the surface. So if you look in that way, in the shamanic tradition, you can take advantage of an illness or things like that in order to look at parts of you that are sometimes deeper beneath the surface, because as you're stronger, your weaknesses are further beneath the surface. It's hard to see them. So, it's two ways of looking at it. One way is your weaknesses are close to the surface, but on the other side, they're close to the surface. If I could point something out on the last sample that may help you possibly.
Sure.
Because it's something that sometimes happens with me. We talked about the kind of folksiness angle. With him, I don't think it was a folksiness possible. He didn't look too folksy. But he does look? to me anyway, he has a strong, shy innocence.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that innocence might sometimes be seen as a more straightforwardness that we associate with Vez. I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe.
I think that. Yeah. I think that was what I was taking as a shortcut. Hmm. Yeah, that's a good observation.
Because we
Yeah.
often associate the Nez, for example, with like the caginess, and there's such like like obvious sort of innocence and earnestness. It kind of like conceptually doesn't seem to gel with cagey.
Right. Right. Yes. I have to just not take that as the way of coming up with the perception. Yeah. Focus on the eyes.
All right, V,
Nai.
Ni,
Bye.
Nai,
Ni.
Ni,
Um. Nai.
Nai,
Ni.
Vi,
Bye.
V,
Vi.
V,
Vi.
Vi,
Nai.
Ni,
Nai.
Nai,
Bye.
nice, Nai,
Ni.
Vi,
Ni. Oh. I was wondering if we can get a different picture. I think maybe we tried. Did we try with her? Because
I think we could
this
try.
yellow.
We'll try again, and there's
Yeah.
not. We'll make her B because we're getting a lot of influx of VZI with these Olympians. I think if need
Yeah.
be, we can
We
find
can
out.
find other ones. Yeah, that have better media,
Yeah,
and all right, great.
especially now in this drill we're doing here. The kind of like faded outness of the
Yeah.
left picture, it makes that subtle eye distinction a bit harder to make.
Yeah, harder, and then yeah, and then this one just she's looking away, so it's not as. And then I kind of psyched myself out because she has heavy eye
Hmm.
makeup on both pictures, and I was thinking, well, I don't want let that to lead me towards because sometimes
Right.
like literal mojos have heavier makeup, just as part of their style. I'm
It is a
like,
trend, yeah.
yeah, so I didn't want. I was like, oh, no, I don't want to let that lead me, and then I
Yeah.
banked the other way.
Exactly. And it's actually interesting because we've been hearing a lot about this in the Olympics as you see different athletes trying to dial in to, I guess, three different things I've heard said a lot. One is that maybe the courses that they're doing at the Olympics are different instead of just for that. Another one is just the incredible high level pressure of the Olympics. And another one is that there's like different surroundings as far as what the other athletes are doing and what the media is doing. And so some athletes are able to handle that better. One is you just stay steady in general, but you're going to get knocked around some. And so you have to, and this kind of relates here, you have to like adjust, but then you can over adjust. I've heard a couple people talk about that, like given like the slalom skiers is like Bodie Miller was talking about, like something's like, oh, I see what that person was doing. The last run they did, they were taking the corners, like, I don't understand it well enough to know exactly what he's talking about, but he was like saying like they were taking the corners not quite the right way for this course.
Hmm.
And so they corrected, but they overcorrected, and then they went too hard the other way. And so it's a bit of a balance to get to adjust but not overdo it.
Hmm.
I do all the
Right.
time too. I'm like, I'll get something wrong, and then I'll be so determined to not get that wrong again. It causes like a different error. I think we've seen that also in the figure skating when sometimes a person will like miss a jump or something,
Yeah.
and then like you can tell like their head mentally they're almost not in the rest of the routine. They're so focused on the next jump Do not fall on the next jump. Hit the next jump. But then they're like missing other elements because
Yeah,
they're so
exactly.
like on that one.
So focused on not falling again. Not,
Exactly.
mhm.
All right, because falling's not fun. You
Yeah,
learn from it, but it can not be fun.
they get hyper focused and they lose
The
the
overall.
rest of it. The overall. Yeah,
Is this me?
it is.
Okay. Let's see here. I believe knee.
Nai,
Knee.
ni,
Vi.
vai.
I have been enjoying all the parallels, the physical parallels to our kind of metaphysical practice here of how you have to kind of like handle the moment. So it's really been really quite cool that way. I look forward to doing it. I was planning to do the Olympics like 2 or 3 part series. It looks like I'm probably gonna do it all at the end because of the illness and everything. But I have you and I have both been enjoying like all like, oh, that relates to emoji reading. Oh, that relates to emoji reading. There's actually quite a lot of crossover that way
Mm-hmm.
because at the higher levels, it's so much of it's mental. You know what I mean? Like, where your head's at and what you're concentrating on and how you're kind of like composing your abilities because you have these abilities, but you have to like compose them correctly and put them on at the right moments.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh,
Absolutely.
knee,
Bye. Oh, I saw V, but then she had a more formal look
mm.
styling, and I went by. I saw V. That was me.
Okay, this guy. I think bye.
Nice. Bye. Oh, okay. Here, concern.
Mm.
Were we going to replace this?
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can. Six. Yeah, that is a little misleading. It's so intense of a maneuver.
Yeah.
Knee,
Bye.
nigh,
Bye.
bye,
Bye.
nigh,
V.
nigh,
Ni.
bye,
Bye.
V,
Bye. Oh. Okay. She gave me a riff. I don't know. She was riffing me off of Meredith Vieira.
mm.
um. But yeah, I do see her eyes are not showing concern and they're dreamy. That was just I went off the wrong trail.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I thought myself too. I'm fatigued now from the illness, and I could definitely tell I'm having to concentrate more.
Yeah, the usual. All right.
I think one thing about a good day, Jarlene, is normally I like to make it be very strict about our 2 hours, but we'll see how our energy is because we want to do good work.
Yeah.
So one thing I'll do myself, I think I'm gonna take if I need to take a little more time. Uh, without realizing, I think my ego is a little in it myself, where my ego or just maybe comfortability or just habit.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to keep a similar speed that I normally have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to like I think maybe
Slow
dial my
down.
speed back a notch or two.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
Um,
do that too.
Nye,
See how that
how that works.
works. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Vi,
No.
V.
No. This
Nye,
one's yours.
yeah,
Okay.
Nye,
Cool. No.
Nye,
Ni.
Knee,
Nej.
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 Yeah, this is kind of a high level tip here. You know, since John Lee and I are kind of dealing with a little of under the weatherness, is there is sometimes a bit of mental just not being up, not being engaged as you should be. And so sometimes I'll feel like a sluggishness in my lens in general in life. And it's not wrong to sometimes like get firm with yourself. Like, come on now. Like you don't want to overdo it, but like there is something where you're like, I'm just not being serious enough. I'm just not being engaged enough, right? But that's different than when you actually are under the weather or in some other way distracted. And so sometimes like getting on yourself to like, you know, like a workout. It's different if you're like some days you're just being slovenly. And after your first like wimpy set, you're like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, and then you kind of like make yourself do a hard set to kind of like get you in the right mindset. That can be good. But on like say you're going to the gym and you're coming back from an illness or you're like trying to like study or do something and there's like a lot of like rock and roll distraction or something, then it's not as helpful to like get on yourself. You know what I mean? Because it's not actually like you have not sufficiently brought yourself to attention. It is literally that your attention is impaired for some reason, and you have to account for that. And not accounting for that is, in this case, the not wise thing to do. Whereas if you're being slovenly, just because you're being slovenly of spirit, and you do have the ability to kind of like firm up, then it's not wise if you don't kind of force yourself to firm up your lens, but trying to force a firming up when there is like less resource to work with, then that's actually an error.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed I was feeling myself in here, like, you know, when I'm finding like they're not popping as easily as they normally do. Of like, come on, you know what I mean? And now I'm like, wait a minute, that's not really helpful right now.
Be patient with oneself
Exactly.
in these times.
Nye.
Right? Nej.
Nye.
Vai.
V.
Nej. Oh, I saw the Vi. Grr.
He had been
Yeah.
down, I think, as a Nye Mojo a while back, and so maybe there was some residual memory
Okay.
sort of
Is he a
phantoms.
boxer or like a head of state?
He's a boxer.
Oh, okay. This is also me. I confuse him with someone
Mm.
else who's a head of state and Nine Mojo, but I do see the density in the eyes. So,
Ni.
all right. Nine.
Nye.
Ni.
V.
Nine.
Ni.
Ni.
Nye.
Nine.
Nye.
Ni.
I know what he has been down as, but now my weekend stay, I'm having a hard time pulling it, and so I'm kind of just wondering about that.
Uh-huh. You want to pull him to take a look at it again?
Yeah, I think I do.
Cool. You want to skip him then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to take this one?
Yeah. Ni.
Right. Nine. Oh, okay. It's fine. I took the likability.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if we could get a different expression out of her because it's a similar expression.
Let's see.
It'd be helpful if she does have.
Gotcha. Christina Chambers. All right. Okay. Nine.
Five. Oh, nine. Okay, so her eyes had this like flare out that I took as like unipolar. But I do see her eyes are not dense. So that
And
was
they,
nine.
yeah, and they actually have a clearness to it too. She has kind of a little bit of a harder look.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see. Nine.
Uh, D.
Five.
Y.
B.
N.
Nine.
N.
Nice. Knee.
V.
V.
Y.
Five.
Y.
Five.
N.
Knee.
N.
Nine.
Y. Oh, something I was.
She's squinting a bit there. Is that? I think that's
Yeah.
one area for you is the
Uh,
squinting versus the tightness.
yeah. I was. Yeah. That's what happened with this one. Okay.
Nine.
Mm-hmm. Y.
Nine.
Y.
Nine.
N.
I'll go back real quick. Side note, just me geeking out. Charlene and I saw Justice League the other day. It was really good. I enjoyed that, and I've been a bit disappointed with the DC universe for a while as far as movies go. But Wonder Woman has given me some hope, and then Justice League gave me more hope. So I'm like, okay, DC, all right. I'm still now interested in what you do with your movies because after like Suicide Squad, I was like, I'm done. But that brought me back. So yay.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Really got into the characters
Yeah.
more so than the, like we were saying, the standalone Batman and Superman movies that came before it.
Word. All right.
This one's yours.
Yes. Nine. Actually, hold on her.
What? Hold on, her.
Yeah, I think we want to pull her. Can you push
Yeah.
her?
Um, Jenna Hayes.
Yeah, because we're thinking
Yeah.
that possibly some of the we thought were Ziny in the adult film industry may actually be Zybe. So I want to take a look.
Ivy. Yeah. Yep.
Is that yours or mine?
Well, that's I guess mine. So D.
No.
V.
Ni.
Y.
Ni.
Nine.
V.
Nine.
No.
V.
Ni.
Ni.
Bi.
V.
Ni.
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 Oh, go back there real quick. Speaking of Justice League, Jolene, we're like an hour tripping. Is there's people do Modry on a regular basis in life, and certain careers actually call for it more. One is casting directors because Justice League was like a G9 fest. That was crazy.
Yep. Billy
It was.
Crudup was one of
He was the
those.
dad of the Flash.
Data Flash. Flash also
You
played
know,
by G9.
yeah. It was
Yep.
rain. It was raining G9.
Superman G9, Batman G9, Wonder Woman G9,
Cyborg G9.
Orc G9.
And so actually, Jason Momoa, I pulled because I want to take a look at his case
Mm-hmm.
for that reason.
Yep.
V.
What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
V.
Cool. Okay. Bye.
Ni.
V.
V.
Bye.
Ni.
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 Bi.
Ni.
V. That's
Ni.
him.
Oh, what?
I knew it. No. Oh, is it him?
Him
No.
who? I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I was. That's what threw me off last night. I think because he's actually a different guy, but he risked me strongly of that Nye Z from the show we watched last night. Who's the one who's in the psych ward?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah, different
It's not him, but that's because remember
French Z.
I went to that IMDb to see if I could find what movie I'd seen him in. Like I seen him before. Like this is the guy I was thinking of. Okay.
Ah, okay. Got it, got it.
Nye.
Ni.
Nye.
Ni.
Ni.
V.
Nye.
Ni.
Bi.
Bye.
Bi.
Ni.
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 Bi.
V.
V.
Ni.
Nye.
Ni.
Bi.
Ni.
Nye.
Oh. Bye. Oh, okay. I don't know. Something seemed more yang than normal. That's why I was hesitating. Yang than the G9 because I saw G Alpha, and I don't know. I just thought, oh, maybe I'm seeing tightness there, but
Mm.
you're right. I don't really see it.
Okay.
I see dreamy. All right.
Nye.
Bye. Oh, okay. Him. I thought I was seeing tightness in the eyes.
Do
I
you
think,
look at the pictures?
yeah, that would be helpful. Like I'm getting a little fatigued.
Gotcha. Okay, good. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go in the 10, 15 minutes or so, and we'll go to live reads.
Cool. Okay, so he reminds me of MMA guy.
Boss Rutan?
Yeah,
I could see that. He does admire Boss Rutan. Do you take a look at Boss Rutan and see the difference?
yeah. Okay. Okay, the eyes are tight.
And he has good knee too. That's good.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you want to?
Yeah, I could.
You want to
Yeah, I could use like just if you could write them down so I could like offline
look
look
at him a bit
more and
more?
yeah,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at them bit more. I think that would
Patrick,
be helpful because I
Patrick,
still see this as a
strong ref.
um, weakness. Like yeah, my lens. All right, cool.
Vi,
Lee.
get back real quick. Did you say knee for him?
I did.
He's Vi, but I'm wondering why the program didn't recognize.
I know. Why?
That's weird.
But okay, now coming to this one, can we get a different picture of him then that he's looking at the camera? Because that's I think where I think I went off track in the first place. But yeah, that's strange. Wonder why it did that.
Yeah.
Maybe I clicked when I said knee, but
Mm,
maybe I clicked closer to the Vi. You
yeah.
know?
It's weird. Okay.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on it.
Um, Nye.
Nye.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see if this is the thing. He's Nye, but
Hey, I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Charlene sounds like she's losing a lung there. She'll be okay. I'm a couple days ahead of her. I got sick first, um, and yeah, she's in the worst of it right now. She's got another day or two, I think, of it being pretty bad. Let me see how much longer she wants to go. Maybe we'll call us one a little earlier today.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool. Oh, just so you know, you can hit mute next time you need to do that. Do you see up at the top? There's a little mute button.
Yeah, it requires me to come off my view that I'm screen sharing. But yeah.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Don't worry. It just made you look hardcore. The world now, knows if they didn't already what a trooper you are. Is it my turn?
It is.
All right. He's Nye, but I want to try something out. I'm wondering if this might be it. What happens if you press V on him?
What happens if I what?
Press V on him. Okay. Okay, so the program is aware of both their eye
Perception.
palettes. Yeah. Okay. All right. But usually the error is not that. It's usually between, you know, the reason why I didn't notice till now, I think, is because normally the error is like we mistake one of the two dir palettes or one of the two add palettes.
Right.
So I think that's okay. All right, so now we know. What do you think, Jilene? Do you wanna call it a little bit?
I think so.
Yeah, no, you've been a real trooper here. We don't want to push too hard. All right. What number are we on?
958.
Okay. Do you want to go to like 1,000? You call it?
Yep.
All right. Cool. It's your turn.
Okay. Um. No. Oh yeah. This was just me. I need to focus. Go ahead.
V.
What's that?
V.
Okay. V.
He's actually Nye, but yeah,
Oh. Okay.
he's a Xeni.
Okay.
Nye.
No.
She's actually V. She's a V shy. No worries.
Okay.
But you've missed her before, so I'm wondering if maybe she should be a V. We'll go back to her. This is, I think you, and I think for some reason you keep seeing her as a what? You seeing her as a Xeni or something? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, we're almost there, dear friend.
I don't think I can talk anymore.
Okay, let's go and call for today.
Okay.
Alrighty. All right, we'll be back next weekend, Future Humans, and we'll continue the struggle. Enlightenment. Yeah, I don't mind the break either, but we came in and did a little good work.
Yeah.
And I think our quality of work wouldn't stay strong, but that's what we really want to keep up anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we will chill out, have some nice tasty soup. I'll make some soup for you and watch some Olympics. Sound good, dear friend?
Sounds good.
All right. See y'all.